Alright guys, I want to show you the real fix to the Honda Accord heater control and AC control problem. What I found out here is if you see this teeny little, let me zoom out, resistor right there, it says 4-7Y. This thing gets, the solder joints get broken on this when this middle screw right here gets screwed in. So what I found out is I had to resolder those little tiny joints on that guy, and then everything started working. If you try and put this back together and put that middle screw in, it will break those solder joints again. So I would just leave it out as I have done, and then I'll show you here as we put it back together. So very carefully, trying to do this with a phone. Get this puppy lined back up into its home and kind of safely drop it back in there. Don't put too much pressure on this thing. Sorry, I'm not even viewing it, but let this board just rest back in its spot nicely. This is very difficult using a phone doing this. So I'm just pushing it right back in there, making sure it's nice and snug. And then I'm going to put the cover back on. And this is the whole reason why this thing breaks and your buttons won't work. At least this is the problem for the buttons, I know that. So let's slide this guy back in very carefully, and be very careful when you're putting these this plug back through its holes for the cover. You got to line them up just right, drop it in, and then take a look at it. Just make sure something is not seating right. There we go. It's because it was hitting the cupboard there. So just make sure everything's flat. There's not a ton of pressure on this guy. And then this is your main issue right here, is this middle screw hole. If you put that screw back in there and tighten it down really tight, it will break those solder joints. So I hope this helps everyone. I finally figured out the issue and it's working great for me. All the buttons work, everything switches over for the AC and heat on this is a 2000 Honda Accord LX 4-cylinder. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps someone out.